swear I've made 10,000 videos on this topic because this is the number one thing that I go back and forth like a ping pong ball in my head around. Prince said that you're either choosing to create art to uplift the world and unify humanity, or you're choosing to create art to exemplify division, to create barriers to separate people. I think about this all the time because I do talk on my page all the time about betrayal, about toxic people, about things that people do that perpetuate harm and grief and sadness on us, because I'm suffering at times. I'm feeling grief and sadness for the way people have treated me. And I got stuck in spirals of abuse and manipulation because I tolerated it for far too long, and I turned a blind eye and I gave people the benefit of the doubt. And so I do think there is so much value in learning about these narcissistic qualities, learning about users and takers so that you can recognize them and say no and protect yourself and protect your peace and go out and unify the world and create art that unifies the world and create art that centers around love, because you yourself are protected. You've protected yourself and you've created a bubble of love around you. And this is very important for healers, and it's very important for people that are tasked to make art that perpetuates love and that helps people to stand on business and not only love for each other, but love for themselves. So you need to talk about toxicity and you need to talk about narcissism, because it is the plague of our reality. However, I don't want to create division, and I don't want to create more anger, and I don't want to perpetuate people getting stuck in loops of victimization. That is not what I'm trying to do. So I am constantly wondering, am I doing what Prince said in that I'm creating art that unifies humanity, or am I creating art that stokes division and fear and anger? It is so hard to straddle that line when you're creating art. So if you're an artist that's gone through this, if you're an artist that's also struggling with this, drop a comment below, because heaven knows we need each other right now. We need to talk about walking this line where heaven and hell is both here. We're living in both heaven and hell. And it's always trying to be wary of hell because we don't want to get stuck down there, but also perpetuating and bolstering and supporting and creating heaven.